those vegan guys. I thank you.
Hello my loves, 'tis I, Paul, with another one of my ruddy kitchen chats. I've got myself a coffee and I suggest that you do the same. So this one's nothing to do with veganism. This is my annual vlog to mark LGBT History Month. I didn't think that I was necessarily going to do one. In fact, some of you may have seen that it's a fortnight ago or a week ago I put a post on the community tab on our channel linking a couple of other videos and kind of saying, although we haven't done anything specifically for it this year, there are these, and here I am doing something specifically for it. But I will link the video that I did last year up there because it's worth a watch. Yeah, it's worth a watch. And I think people sometimes wonder why is it still important. Maybe if you were on our live video, when was it? Which one was it? I think it was me upgrading my makeup case. By the way, gay man and drag queen. I'm proud of both, terribly proud of both. Well, I'm proud of me and they're both part of me, so ergo. Yeah, I did this live video where I upgraded makeup case. A lovely subscriber, Siobhan, bought me a new one. And there was I think it was that vlog. I think it was that one. There was a homophobe, child, moron, troll, idiot in the chat for a little while, just writing things like fag, homo. And I was like, there's a continuation of that word, homosexual, and yes, I am one. And yes, I'm married to a man who I've been with for 23 years. What's your problem? What's your issue? Why are you here? You know, kind of thing. And they don't bother me. You know, I just block them, hide them from the channel, have no time for them. Thank you for showing me who you are. Off you fuck. But that's me. I'm 51, been through a lot of shit, got tough skin, with the same guy for 23 years, very visible gay couple, always have been. And I can get lost in that sometimes, I can get complacent because of the comfort of that. But there are people out there who would find that devastating. I don't, because it's, you know, I'm a firm believer when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And if you are not happy with who they are, move on from them. And if you need to, block them out of your life. Because you don't have to put up with anything from anyone. At all. I've been through some stuff. I had a very contentious relationship with my dad. If you're interested in hearing more about that, I made a vlog 2 weeks after he died. Quite the years ago. 2012. I'll link that video up there. A gay man and his dad, it gets better. A tribute. That's the updated version that I brought over to this channel. The original was done on my other ActorReactor channel. And if you'd like to know about Jason and I and our relationship, we did a lovely vlog on our anniversary, June 2020, marking our years together and telling our story, and I'll link that vlog up there too, should you fancy. But you know, there is still a problem with acceptance, not tolerance. Don't like that word. I don't want you to tolerate me. I want you to accept me for who I am. And I think it was 2009. Yeah. Yeah. The year we got married. We'd been together 12 years up to that point. Jason and I and Stuart, who many of you know from the Library is Open, linked in the description below always. And this other guy called Tom, started a theatre company called Pink Triangle Theatre to tackle homophobia in schools and colleges, and so very, very, very proud of that work that we did for 7 years, being seen by thousands of young people across the country. Amazing, absolutely amazing. There's a recorded version of show 1, which was the main one we toured around schools with Jason and myself and Lee and Bradley, 2 of our actors at the time who were brilliant, performing at an LGBT History Month event, actually. It linked in with Schools Out in Manchester, and it was recorded. It was the performance. 2 of the scenes in show 1 are reenactments of what happened between me and my dad, and this one was filmed just short of 2 weeks after he died. Powerful stuff. I'll link it up there. It's good. Very, 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 very proud of that work. Still got every single feedback slip that was ever filled in. We've got thousands upstairs in big piles with rubber bands around them. Yeah, amazing work, and necessary at the time, because schools were going through this, the whole gay thing. You know, that's well gay, that's so gay. And our show incorporated that and tackling that, and we did a little show, and then we had a kind of discussion workshop afterwards, open to questions and everything, and it's so surprising how many of the kids said, I'll never use that word that way again, I'm sorry, kind of thing. Sun's just gone in, so that's nice. Got some tomatoes and peppers in little seed pots on the windowsill. That's also nice. So yeah, it's very easy for me as a 51-year-old gay man, very confident in myself and my relationship, very visible, very thick-skinned towards trolls and homophobes. They are meaningless to me, but they're not to other people. And so it's important that we all are accepting of our, following me? Good. Of our LGBT QIA plus brothers and sisters. And it seems that as things have progressed in the LGB, they have somewhat taken all that came off us, went onto our T. Brothers, sisters, theirs and thems. And it's, I mean, I remember what it was like being a kid and being bullied for being gay, and it sucked massively because it was constant. It never let up, ever. They never let up. And I refused to be what they expected. I refused to compromise who I was. I didn't try and change my behaviour or my voice, or I never have. I've always been naturally very effeminate and spoken very effeminate. And I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. Because it's who I am as a person. And so, you know, no trying to be something I'm not. I just am. And I'm very happy with that, and I'm very comfortable with that, like I say, and I can shake the water off my feathers, it's fine. But there are those out there who can't, and this is why we still have pride festivals, because did you know that there is, it's still, being homosexual is punishable by death in, is it 52 countries around the world? 52. I think that includes our good friends in Arabia who we sell weapons to all the time. And of course that shouldn't be acceptable. It just shouldn't be acceptable, point blank. We shouldn't have anything to do with any country who believes that your sexuality is reason to kill you. If politics worked like I run my life, because literally, I said this the other day too, I run this YouTube channel just like I run my life. Show me who you are and I'll believe you. If you're a good person, I'm connected with you for life. If you do something I find abhorrent or shallow or manipulative or whatever, if you do something that morally, my moral compass says wrong, I don't care if you're vegan or queer or whatever, I don't want anything to do with you. Out of my life. And so it's very easy for me to, you know, be me. But it's not for some people out there. One of the kind of prevailing messages of the Pink Triangle Theatre work we did in school was, if you're using that word gay as a negative term, because it was always used in the negative, that's so gay. What if one of your friends is gay and they feel like they can never tell you because you use that word in that way? And the realisation of, yeah, that kind of, because sometimes you just need to be aware of something, don't you? You need to be aware of how your use of something or your saying something or your non-acceptance of something or blah, 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 affects other people. How does this help? Who does it help? Another two of my key phrases that I often think before I make a vlog. How will this help? Who will this help? Well, how will this help? This will give some people, some of you lovely folk will just have a brew with me, being fully accepting of everything, and listen to me chat and feel like I've had a chat with a friend, which you have. Except I couldn't hear you, and I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. But thank you for listening. And some of you will learn something. And, you know, it's... Have you heard of Alan Turing, for example? The guy that headed the team that cracked the German Enigma code and probably saved millions of lives in the process. And he was gay. They call him the forefather of technology, the inventor of the first computer, really. An amazing man. And he was gay. And he reported a burglary at his house, but then very honestly said that the young man that had been there was there for, you know, special times. And so he was arrested for gross indecency and given a choice of prison or chemical castration, where they inject your body with a synthetic female hormone so that you lose your libido. He chose that option. We, as part of the work with Pink Triangle Theatre, I don't profess that this is brilliant. Trust me, I'm not daft. We wrote a short film called Dear Alan, a tribute to Alan Turing, and made it as a free resource to be able to give a DVD to schools to watch the film, so that they got introduced to him in a creative, artistic way, and then started the discussion about who he was and what he did and what happened to him. And if you're interested in that little movie, I shall link that up there too. All of these things that I'm linking with LGBT themes and LGBT History Month. So that's why I want to share them with you, because they're, you know, they're important pieces of things we've done over our lives and our lives on YouTube, and some of them you might not have seen because you might be new to the channel or whatever. So the reason we have Pride festivals and LGBT History Month is to mark the importance of acceptance, of realising that what we do in bed with our husbands or our wives or our partners has got nothing to do with you at all. So please stop thinking about it, because it's weird and creepy. You know, judge me by all means for what I put out into the world, but not for my sexuality, because that just makes you a shallow moron who has no understanding of difference. And they do say, in fact it's been a proven fact, that many people who are fervently homophobic are actually suppressing feelings that they have and they're terrified of, and that's why it comes out in such an angry way. Because if you don't feel in any way threatened or anything, why would it bother you? You know what I mean? I know hundreds of straight men and women who have never had any issue with anybody else's sexuality because they don't feel threatened in any way. They're not suppressing anything within themselves. They're just who they are, just like I am who I am, just like Jason is who he is. The H was meant for the he, not the his, not the is. Do it again. Crazy, isn't it? So, you know, no doubt there are many vlogs and videos marking LGBT History Month this year, and I just wanted to mark it in my own little way, because it's important, and a lot of the vlogs that have gone before this have marked it and have marked its importance, and so it's good to re-reference them, you know, because we forget that on YouTube. It's like we've done hundreds of videos now, hundreds of videos, and yes, many of them are eating out recipes, shopping, events, you know, performance even. Oh, that's another thing to link. Jay wrote a song for LGBT History Month last year. Of course I'm going to link it, aren't I? Come on, don't be daft. box there, and it's marvellous. Yeah, we've marked it every year. And it's a shame to see some of that stuff kind of fade into the background. It's our legacy right there. When we're dead and gone, that's our legacy. YouTube and all of this. So I hope that you watch some of the other stuff I've linked there, and I hope that this has made you aware of why LGBT History Month is important to mark, and important definitely for schools to acknowledge and talk about and teach. Very important. The actualisation, as the lovely Sue Sanders says, head of Schools Out. Right, I'm going to leave this one there. I've had a coffee. I've almost finished it. And I've pointed to loads of stuff. There is very probably going to be another short vlog at some point today. I'm going to get this one up, PDQ, but there's probably going to be just a little short one with a few meals on it and a Jason lunch taste test, which I know you all like very much, so that's lovely. Right, I'll get off, I'll get this up, I'll link all to the videos, and I shall say a very happy remainder of LGBT History Month to any and all. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you again very soon. Until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.